Hi everyone, I hope you can hear me with the rain pouring down on the roof. So last video I showed you was me multi-sowing some lettuce seeds and then pricking them out into modules. This is a different way of sowing, so this is directly into a module. This is a seed tray, or a module tray rather, that's got 77 modules in it, and I use this for tomatoes. I kind of like it because they're kind of short and stubby, so they're easy to push out when the tomato's ready. And I do germinate a heck of a lot of tomato seeds, so I save my own seeds from the garden to sell on my shop, and also to have as part of my subscription service where I send you seeds each month at the right time to sow. So that's a great thing for newies or just people that are unsure about what to sow or when. You know, there's a lot of information out there, so my subscriptions aim to kind of break things down for you. But anyway, I digress. So this tray has been pre-filled with seed compost, and what I normally do is just lightly press down into the modules to make sure the soil is settled, or you can tap it, whatever you prefer. I'm not pressing hard at all, I don't want it compacted, but then I'll give it a water on top. And the reason I do that now, water it now, is because if you water after you've sown your seed, the seed is so fine and is going to get dislodged or make the seed sink too deep. Because I'm sowing tomatoes, the seed is tiny, and as a general rule of thumb, you want to sow your seed twice the depth of the size of the seed itself. So yeah, it doesn't need to be sown too deep. Right, that's it watered. So this is the seed. You can see how tiny it is, and I'll pop a couple of seeds per module in. You can either do one or two and prick one out and pick the strongest one to grow on. So very simply, just drop a couple in. They're so tiny, these seeds. Most importantly, when you're sowing a lot of varieties in one tray, is to label. So I do that as I go along, otherwise you literally, well, I'll forget exactly what I'm doing. And there is a little knack to the way I do my labels, and I'll do that on another video. But for now, the trick is to make sure you put your label in before you put your seeds in. So I've done 3 modules of something called Sun Gold, which is a really lovely yellow, well, orange tomato cherry, which comes really early. And then now I'm doing another one, which is called St. Pierre, but I'm going to put that label in now, and that means that I know where I'm starting from. Right then, so that's them all done. You can see how I've staggered all the tomatoes. Like I said, I'll show you how to do that on another video. So they're all sown, and I need to cover them with a light sprinkling of compost. So the easiest way to do that is just use a sieve. Makes a massive mess, but actually just gives a really light top layer, like so. Yep, so these are going to go on a heat mat inside the greenhouse. Now they do need heat to germinate, so either it can be a radiator, airing cupboard, whatever, but as soon as they've germinated they need to be put into the light. So you do need to have the setup, so don't be too quick in sowing tomatoes. You've got right up till the beginning of April to sow. You do need to be able to look after them because they won't like being cold once they've germinated. But yeah, on a heat mat, I don't use grow lights at all. And certainly at this time of year, the light levels are strong enough for you not to use grow lights at all. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, then just message me.